Well,
Oh, with your chin. Okay.
yeah, because
Well,
we kind of want that.
yeah.
Oh, yep, this one works.
Uh,
Yep, this one's working. Let's check if you can actually be heard.
hopefully.
Yep, this one's working. Let's check if you can actually be heard. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's try that
Bad
again.
echo.
Let's try that again. It's not that bad.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to say that same stuff again. Hello and welcome to the next installment of NXT, and now we start with the man himself, Rob Van Dam. I am, as always, Scott Silver. Joined to the right of me is the man himself, Mr. Jace Gold. And now, what a first match for us to come to tonight, with the man finally signing a contract, no longer a part-timer. He is here in NXT.
I mean, good to see RVD back off the Indies in a major promotion and a big sold-out arena. It's good to see him back at the stage.
Very good. He is very, very good at this kind of level of performance. But the only question is, who is he going to be sharing the ring with his return back into the ring? That is the question that all of us are asking. Ooh, and a member of what we are dubbing the New Blood, Jai Phillips. Ooh, and I think you can see here, Mr. Gold, who is with him.
Mr. Liam Rogers, company ringside.
We quickly touched last week on the history between both Liam Rogers and Jace Gold, how they used to be friends, but after one unfortunate event, they have never been on the same page since. So I will definitely try my best here at the commentary desk to hold back Jace Gold from entering the ring and trying to do something.
Yeah, I'm here to do my job. He's here to do his.
Yes, it is very interesting that Liam Rogers is actually accompanying Jai to the ring. They have worked together in the past. Liam Rogers has trained Jai Phillips, has been somewhat of a slight mentor to him. So I believe it's only fitting that he is in Jai's corner for this match.
Of course it is.
Bell's rung. Match is now officially underway. Rob Van Dam wasting no time with a spear straight into the corner. I was going to say this is a huge match for both Jai and Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam obviously with such a newcomer such as Jai Phillips, but then Phillips here, his first match on a proper promotion such as NXT, now facing someone as big as IVD as he misses the springboard kick and Jai capitalizing. Wakes him up.
It's a big match for both of them because it's RVD's first match back in a big promotion. It's Jai's first match ever in a big promotion.
Yes, that is very true. It's only a matter of time to see who comes out and who is the kind of controller of the match here. Right now, they're both fairly even at the minute. I think, as you can see, Jai Phillips will be using a lot of moves that you will probably see in Liam Rogers' repertoire due to that training. And I was going to say, getting rid of your bias of obviously the inclusion of Rogers here at ringside. Who do you have in this match? Who do you have your money on?
So, when you look at this match, it's going to be a lot dependent on see if the wear and tear of a long career has actually had that much of an effect on Rob Van Dam, and to see if the inexperience of Jai is going to play a role. But I'm going to take RVD in this match.
You'll take RVD. I don't think I can put money or say anything like this after I've been to rehab about gambling, as Jai Phillips throws RVD straight to the floor, goes for a springboard arm, and he comes up a little bit short, but not wasting any time getting back to his feet while RVD is trying to wear down that arm. These two are very similar, both high flyers, so they're fairly even when it comes to their repertoire in the ring. But as you said before, the experience that RVD has and the inexperience that Jai has could very much play a role in this matchup. RVD's starting to get a little bit tired, his age slightly coming up, creeping up towards him, but he might be able to fire back. Gonna drop down a leapfrog and a high knee and a kick straight to the back of the skull as he goes for the pin. Ooh. Only a one. We may be thinking else when it comes to RVD. Jai hoisting him up. RVD getting out of there. Swift strike to the left leg and a drop kick, but Jai's still able to get up from it. Rogers looking on at his young prospect, very happy with what he's doing. Oh, jeez. Ooh. That's a very nice move that Jai just pulled off there. Oh, straight kick to the skull. A kick up from RVD. Meeting Phillips. Oh, swift backhand. Oh my god.
Jai
looking for
a capitalize.
Hunt. Jesus Christ. Oh, RVD turning the tables. God. RVD now getting some momentum back into this matchup. And a swift strike, the misdirection as he goes for the pin. And he's able to get it. The winner, the first big win of this young man's career, Jai Phillips comes out the victor.
Jai coming out very impressive for his first win in the promotion. I didn't think he'd be able to get past the inexperience, but maybe that wear and tear on RVD is a bit more than what we thought it was.
Definitely, as you see from the replays. I mean, I guess that understands why they call him the Chosen One. He could very much be the Chosen One of NXT. We shall see. But for now, congratulations to Jai Phillips for coming out the victor of this match as we go to the next match. Good start, good start.
Yes, I'll start.
It was a quick match too.
Yeah, it was a little quicker than I thought it would be.
And now we move on to an NXT Women's Championship qualifying match. This person will go up against Dakota Kai next show at Backlash. And now we have a woman that we did see last show in the form of Rhea Ripley.
Ripley making her wrestling debut, I believe. She only showed up as a manager last week.
That is very true. Good point. A lot of people have seen what she is capable of in other promotions. She was part of the inaugural Mae Young Classic in a losing effort, but she was able to make a big change and able to make a very big impact in the WWE, holding many women's championships. But now, bringing the Judgment Day here, she brings her new attitude along with it. And remember, this is a triple threat match as well. So we do not know who's coming up against the monster of Rhea Ripley, but they need to know that she is not one to sleep on.
I mean, if you're into a match with someone like Rhea Ripley and you're underestimating them, you're probably not coming out of that match with a victory.
That is very true. She is one of the baddest women on the planet. Sorry, Ronda Rousey, but your title has now been shifted. But who will step in the ring with her tonight? And it's the Empress of Tomorrow, someone who has actually faced Rhea Ripley for a championship in the past, Asuka. Asuka, definitely another person that you do not want to sleep on. The Empress of Tomorrow has had one of the biggest win streaks ever in the WWE, going from her debut on the original NXT till WrestleMania 34, absolutely undefeated and uncontested. Obviously, in that show, she had a losing effort to Charlotte Flair, but the Empress looks to solidify her status, possibly start a new winning streak here and the new NXT. Obviously, she is very familiar with Rhea Ripley, so that tactical advantage that Rhea Ripley has of overpowering a unknowingly opponent is now gone when you factor in the Empress of Tomorrow.
Right. Experience between the two of them, see how it affects the triple threat factor.
Uh, Wait, what? What the hell? Oh my god, another new blood member joins the fray. Gabby Rogers makes her in-ring debut here in NXT, and if that last name sounds familiar, it's because sorry Jay Skull, this may disappoint you, but this is the other half of Liam Rogers. She's an absolute force to be reckoned with, getting a nod of approval, the absolute approval of the Phenom, the Undertaker, to pick up where he left off, to take his power and put it into her own career. She now stands against Rhea Ripley and Asuka at a chance to become the first NXT Women's Champion, one of the first new blood members to go for a title. This is huge.
I mean, you love to see the young talent get an opportunity, but I'm wondering if she will be able to live up to these lofty expectations.
Just for some, that's actually a good point, but not to kind of sway it, because not many people know that she is a former TNA Knockouts champion. She held that belt for 477 days, almost completely uncontested. The only reason she lost that belt was because she got injured for a strike straight to the right arm. That's why she has that skull tattoo as a reminder that she is able to come back from anything. But now she stands here in the middle of the NXT ring with a chip on her shoulder. I think I know who I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for Gabby Rogers. Ripley Asuka, Gabby. This legendary match is now underway as Asuka trying to wear down the kind of newbie in this matchup, but Ripley is taking her down swiftly with a spear. Remember, this is another situation that we keep on talking about where in a triple threat match, you have to worry about two people and not just one opponent. It makes it exceedingly more difficult to not only be the sole survivor, but to also be that one person for that golden opportunity to get the pinfall.
It's going to be interesting to see how Gabby plays this match and plays these cards, because she's going up against two people who have a history and aren't too fond of each other. But these two don't have. Asuka and Rhea Ripley have no experience with her.
Yes, that is very true, as Gabby is quickly proving that she's able to stand a chance against these two women. There have been backs and forths between these three. It's been non-stop as Asuka now trying to get a arm on the competition as she puts Gabby into an armbar, and Gabby quickly being able to counter. This is definitely going to be something interesting. Obviously, Rhea Ripley, if she's able to get this match and she's able to win at Backlash, she will bring gold to the faction of Judgment Day. Asuka will solidify and possibly have a new undefeated streak. And Gabby, if she's able to come out this victor, she will make history as the first New Blood member to win a championship. This is a very huge accomplishment for all three of them, but they also need to know that after winning this match, they still need to stand against Dakota Kai at Backlash. It's going to be a truly interesting mindset to come into this match with.
Everyone in this match has a lot to lose. Everyone has a lot to gain.
Gabby now coming with a kendo stick, stalking her prey, as Asuka putting in some work against Rhea Ripley. Going for a pin, Gabby there, straight there to break up. That's something that you always have to keep in mind, almost like a sixth sense, to always remember where that third competitor is, to go for that pinfall. As Asuka able to put some more power with these strikes straight to the ribcage of Gabby as he chucks her straight on the other side of the ring. And now Asuka going for an Asuka lock on Rhea. An Asuka lock on Rhea. Will that be enough? Will she tap her? Gabby's there to meet her and break it up.
Smart move. Gabby let it sit in for a while so the damage could set in just a little bit, but not enough for it to finish the match. Smart move.
It is true. Very smart move. Definitely shows that ring awareness from Gabby as she gets chucked on to the kendo stick that she brought into the match. Rhea Ripley now on the outside of the ring, as Asuka definitely showing that she is the heavy hitter in this match. Pinfall at 1, kick out by Gabby. Oh, what a devastating kick to the skull from Rhea Ripley, as now she's starting to start her own reign of terror. Jesus Christ. Goes for a pin on Gabby. Break up by Asuka. You definitely have to try your best to incapacitate one opponent to have a chance at pinning the other. And that's something with a sling blade from Gabby that each of these three women is trying their best to accomplish. As now Gabby trying to unleash some strikes to Rhea Ripley in the corner. Very good play. Caught by Asuka. But then she is caught by Rhea. It's hard to see this early in the match who's going to probably walk out the victor. All three of them have had their fair share of control in this matchup. At 1 second, Rhea has control. The other second, Gabby then takes it from her. And then slightly after that, Asuka will take it. And then the cycle will continue. The real question is who's going to have that golden opportunity to get that pinfall. Asuka thrown over
there
the top.
goes Asuka to the outside.
Guess I could not have said it any better myself. Asuka just prancing around from the outside. And a sidewalk slam. Oh, and an Asuka lock on Gabby. An Asuka lock, and Rhea's on the outside of the ring. Oh, she's just able to get up. Gabby just being able to get out of the Asuka lock. She could have been fading really quickly. Asuka has had 2 Asuka lock attempts. She is definitely trying her best to win this match. And a tilt-a-wall armbar on Rhea. The submission is locked in. And Asuka just getting into the ring. Will she be able to break up in time? And she does.
Close call there for Asuka.
Very close call. Just shy of a drop kick. Still able to get that power back, but Gabby takes that power back. Ooh, backstabber. And a kick out at 2. Oh no. Going for it. A riptide! But Asuka meeting her right there. Rhea unable to get that pinfall chance. And the strikes from Asuka. What is she planning on doing here? And another Asuka lock straight in to Rhea Ripley.
Based on the outside.
Just able to reach the pin, and she gets it. Asuka walks away in this match, but Gabby's still doing an assault straight to Asuka. I think we might have to kind of bring her away from the match. We're going to have to bring her back so Asuka can understand and also celebrate her newfound win. Asuka now goes to Backlash as the opponent for Dakota Kai for the vacant NXT Women's Championship. Well, there's a free storyline for Gabby and whoever wins. And this can be fast. LA Knight now taking on Braun Strowman in this match. And oh my god, who the hell? That's Dominic Mysterio. What the hell is he doing? Jeez. He's taking out the new North American champion from last week, LA Knight. What the hell is Dominic doing? He was meant to have a match with Braun Strowman. I don't think LA Knight's trying to let that take him. Dominic Mysterio ushered to the back. So many people are annoyed. And obviously I can understand that he just ran through, and I'm just receiving word now from the people in the back saying the reason Dominic did what he did was because he wasn't a part of that North American Championship main event last week. But that doesn't give him any kind of excuse to help Braun Strowman get this match pin, as Braun, the ref, is refusing to count it.
The refs just decided not to count it, maybe for moral reasons.
I mean, that's understandable. Braun letting it go. Obviously, he's going to get angry. He's now going to use that pent-up aggression onto LA Knight. This is no way to treat the new North American champion. This is absolutely so disrespectful from Dominic. And now Braun now trying to capitalize on that opportunity. What is he going to do? Ref now getting out of the ring. What the hell's happening here? Jesus Christ!
Oh my god.
The ring has been destroyed and Braun Strowman is declared the victor. Someone needs to check on LA Knight. He's not moving. Yes, 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 yes. So good. So good. After that fiasco, the ring is now fixed and Dominic is now being taken care of in the back, but now we have the last NXT Tag Team qualifying match as Dolph Ziggler makes his way to the ring.
A former NXT champion, in fact, Dolph
Yeah,
Ziggler.
former NXT champion, multiple time Intercontinental champion, former World Heavyweight champion, and multiple time Tag Team champion. He has quite literally done it all. So obviously, I'm assuming that Dolph Ziggler's out here in a tag team match, that Robert Roode is somewhere behind. And my guess is correct. His tag team partner, these two men make up what they call the Dirty Dogs. Robert Roode, Dolph Ziggler. Robert Roode is another kind of big name when it comes to the conversation of NXT, a former NXT champion in his own right. And he was absolutely beloved with that glorious DDT. He can quite literally put any person away. Robert Roode, what they known as the Glorious One. But will he be glorious enough to fight the other tag team that will stand in their way, adversing Finn Balor and Damian Priest at Backlash for the NXT Tag Team Champions? I don't even know who's actually slated to be versing them in this tag match. It could literally be anyone. On my piece of paper, which is has the matches, it actually just has the team scratched out. I do not know what the team that the Dirty Dogs will be facing. Robert Roode absolutely psyched up for this match. But now the real question are, who are their opponents? Who the... Oh boy. The Black Heart himself. One of the longest reigning NXT tag team champions and one of the longest reigning NXT champions. He absolutely put the black and gold brand on the map. And now he looks to capture the tag team championships one more time. But who the heck is his partner? Oh my God. I can barely hold my excitement. Johnny Gargano is his team member, a NXT champion, a former NXT North American champion, and he is the man who helped Tommaso Ciampa hold those tag team championships for the record-breaking 400 days. These two may seem familiar when they're in the same ring together because they make up a tag team only known as DIY. This could be the moment that we've all been waiting for. DIY finally having a reunion on the NXT brand. But now they must face the Dirty Dogs. Dolph Ziggler starting. Tommaso facing him. This match officially underway. Tommaso not being able to have control very early on in this match. Dolph Ziggler, obviously the key veteran amongst all four of these men. But Tommaso getting some control back. Tommaso weighing down Dolph Ziggler. These two have fought before. They are fairly familiar with what one can do to another. As Dolph sends Ciampa to the outside. But Tommaso wasting no time attacking Robert Roode. Same with Dolph Ziggler attacking Gargano. They know how tag team matches work. They know how this entire operation works. So it only makes sense that they go for each other tag team members. But now they meet on the outside. Tommaso throwing Ziggler back into the ring. What does he do now? Another stunner to Gargano goes Dolph. And now Dolph paying his attention to Ciampa. Ciampa, though, capitalizing with a flying forearm. Robert Roode now being tagged in, starting fresh man. But Tommaso is not really phased, controlling the head, sending him down.
Hey, I'm not surprised that Tommaso, of all people, is unfazed by someone.
Definitely. He has faced Robert Roode as well before in that golden age of NXT, right as he broke up with Johnny Gargano, disbanding DIY. But now Robert getting some control back in this match. He is very experienced as well. 3 of these 4 men make up a glorious sensation on Instagram called the Glorious Bomb, where DIY, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano would constantly find out where he is staying and just play his theme song. So obviously that pent-up aggression is where Robert Roode's gaining all of this control in this match from. Gargano, now the fresh man for DIY. I don't think Robert Roode is wasting any time, however. Letting Dolph get some rest on the apron. Gargano doesn't look to be in the right place. Jesus Christ, that was brutal, going for a pin and a kick out at 1. Jesus, and a backbreaker by Gargano, trying to get something back for this match, but Robert easily countering. And a slam straight to the outside. If these two don't get back in the ring soon, this might be an easy count out. Obviously, Robert somehow able to hear what I just said, as Tommaso now getting tagged in from the hot tag. And wasting no time going for Roode. All it takes is one fairy tale ending from Tommaso to put an opponent away. And a roll-up pin from Robert. Will that be enough? And a 1 count and kick out. Ziggler now being tagged in. Straight hit. Straight to the skull of Tommaso. Leg sweep. Gargano outside, just getting back to his feet. Tommaso pulling some of his shenanigans. Jeez. Looking for that key moment to probably do the fairy tale ending. And what did I just say? Fairy tale ending to Dolph Ziggler. Will that be enough to put him away with a dirty pin straight onto the ropes and a kick out at 2? A German suplex. Trying to continue the pain as he tags in Johnny Gargano. Mr. Johnny Wrestling. Mr. NXT as they called him. Now what is he looking to do now? Doesn't matter because Dolph getting out of the ring and come back in with a fresh mindset. And another backbreaker. He dodged. And a clothesline meets Gargano. Gargano now putting some pain into Robert Roode on the outside. Dolph tried to do the same, but Tommaso was able to stop him. Gargano now back in the ring with a Hurricane Rana straight to Dolph Ziggler. What is he doing now? Running and a drop kick straight to a dazed Dolph Ziggler in the corner. All it takes is one Gargano escape, the submission move of Johnny Wrestling, and that could easily put an opponent away. Same with the zig-zag from Dolph Ziggler, and goes for the pin and a drop kick straight to the face from Robert Roode to break up the pin. A leg sweep from Dolph. Dolph trying to get back into this matchup.
Pretty even so far.
Oh God! Just as you say that,
from Ziggler.
Super kick from Ziggler now busting Johnny Gargano open. I would say, what is your thought process when it comes to these two teams so far when it comes to this matchup?
Well, I mean, it's pretty clear that there is one team that is a bit more experienced and has a bit more accomplishments in the ring right now, but I feel like the time spent away, maybe that chemistry isn't what it once was, and the Dirty Dogs take advantage of that.
And while we're talking about a Gargano escape right to Robert Roode and a break up from Dolph. But then that is a true point that Jace brings up. The fact that, yes, when it comes to tag team matches, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa have the more experience than the Dirty Dogs, but they have broken up and come together so many times. But do you think that those fences are not too burnt down for them to finally work together? That is the question. Oh my God, Tommaso trying to break the back of Robert Roode. And now try to go for a fairy tale ending. Robert Roode stops it. Jesus Christ.
And the drop kick, not even phasing Ciampa.
No. Ciampa at times can be very twisted, very sadistic. I think he may be tapping into that side of him now, what they call the black heart. Going to the middle rope. Try to go for a knee straight to the skull. Robert going. Try to go for the glorious DDT, but Tommaso able to break that opportunity up. He goes for another slam and he connects. Dolph looking for a hot tag, being stopped by Ciampa, making Dolph look on from this pain that Robert is facing. And what is Tommaso? Tommaso probably going for something, realized that Robert was too far away, sending him to the apron. Forearm by Robert. Robert getting some momentum back in this match. But taken straight away from Tommaso with a clothesline straight to the back of the skull.
And the hot tag to Ziggler. Ciampa distracted.
Oh, Tommaso, however, able to slip away. Trying to put him into the corner, possibly for a tag team move. Where for Ciampa, leapfrog, drop down, and a swift hit to the skull of Ciampa. Dolph, the fresher man. Oh, jeez. His momentum just absolutely stops. I think Tommaso needs to make a tag soon. You're starting to see the wear and tear of this match starting to get to him.
And then he does go.
It's true. Tommaso not stopping his absolutely relentless pain as he goes for another one of those. Oh, being on the receiving end of that must be a bastard as he goes for a pin right next to Robert Roode as he breaks it up and stopping Gargano from interfering. However, Ciampa not wasting any time with another slam to Robert, sending him to the outside. It is just Dolph and Tommaso as he sends him to the apron. Dolph able to get back into this. What is Ciampa's next play?
Ziggler.
Oh, showing the strength. And a slam. Good play here to tag out after almost 10 minutes of brutality from Tommaso. Robert Roode still nowhere to be seen. Actually, no, never mind. He just got up to the apron. Snap suplex, going for the pin. Kick out one. Ciampa then sent to the outside. Super kick straight to the bleeding skull of Johnny. And a kick out at 2. Johnny is still in this match. Dolph. Leg drop. Now going over. Roode tagged in. Ciampa back up to the apron. Never mind, he got sent right back down. Crushing shoulder tackle. Tags back Dolph. Johnny just getting waves and waves of punishment being brought before him as they tag again. The constant tagging is working very efficiently for all the Dirty Dogs as Ciampa looks on as a glorious DDT is met.
But Ciampa breaks it up.
Thankfully having that ring awareness. However, Roode is looking for something else. Gargano meets it. Ooh, that was a nice move that Gargano just did, but however, neck breaker from Roode. Tags in Ciampa. And a spine buster meets him. Goes for the pin. Break up by Ciampa. No, not break up by Ciampa, break up by Gargano. I can barely see things from the commentary desk at this moment.
It's you get used to it.
That is very true.
And the drop kick to Gargano, not even the legal man.
What is Robert thinking of doing? And he comes up some short. Jesus Christ. Tommaso getting in that black heart persona. At a 6 count, they really need to get back into the ring. Busted open, Tommaso. Now back into the ring at the count of 8. Both members of DIY busted open from the skull. And a glorious DDT meets it. That's it. Tommaso. No! Broken up by Gargano. This is a crazy matchup.
Drew just choking out Ciampa.
It's true, looking at him to get back to his feet. However, Tommaso getting in the way and meeting a drop kick of his own. This has been an absolute grueling match. As now Gargano gets tagged in. Robert still meeting him. Gargano, however, these two are very back and forth. But down goes Gargano, going for a pin. Broken up by Ciampa. Robert possibly looking for a glorious DDT and connects. Broken up by Ciampa again.
Spoke a little too soon.
100%. Ooh, caught by Tommaso looking on. Dolph now tagged in. And a zigzag. Broken up by Ciampa is an absolute lifesaver in this matchup for Gargano.
Just having none of it. He's not going to let him lose like this.
Absolutely not.
But
Dolph. Vintage Shawn Michaels. But no, Gargano steps out of the way. What is he planning to do? Doing another one of his chair strikes. What is Gargano doing? Bring him over to the corner. Possibly seeing some vintage DIY super kicks. Ciampa now meeting Dolph. Dolph able to reverse it. My God. Oh God, that wasn't necessary. They're now trying to wail.
Trying to make sure things are done.
Ciampa waiting in the ring for him. Well, he's there. Ciampa getting him off. Dolph able to get some strikes in. Going for a pin. Gargano still able to save him. Now returning the many favors. Ciampa redirecting his focus to Robert, trying to send him out. And knee meets Dolph. Was that a distraction from Robert though? Will that cost him the match?
Cover.
Almost. Almost. Stunner, both team members are now out of the ring. It's just Dolph and Ciampa. Dolph going top rope. What is he thinking of doing? And a cross body splash. Looking for one more super kick to put it all away. And he gets stopped by Tommaso. Sends him to the apron. DDT from the apron, going for the pin. Broken up by Robert. tagging in Gargano. Will Gargano finally have a time to have the spotlight in this match? Looking, he's got it. He's got it in. A Gargano escape on Dolph. A Gargano escape on Dolph. And a tap out. And a tap out.
And the tap out finally comes. DIY with the victory.
It didn't seem like it was going to happen. Many glorious DDTs from Robert Roode. A really good show off zigzag by Dolph. But these two win and go to Backlash to fight for the tag team championships.
Boy.
Oh, main event time.
Here you go, one.
And now, our main event for this evening, a NXT qualifying match. As the king of strong style is making his way to the ring. This person, the winner of this match, will meet Jon Moxley and AJ Styles at Backlash to fight for the NXT Championship.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura, a previous holder of the NXT Championship, a really good run for this man before getting called up to the main roster. And like the announcer just said, this is an Extreme Rules match. So this will definitely be one for the ages. And a little bit off topic, and I'm sure that Jay Scott would love to hear this, but this just in from Mr. John Cena himself, that Liam Rogers that we saw previously tonight will have a match at Backlash against an unnamed opponent.
Wonder who that could be.
But now... oh boy. Adam Cole is here. We were talking about previous NXT champions, but now we have one of the greatest NXT superstars and champions of this age. Adam Cole.
A surprisingly jumping ship from AEW.
Yes, that is true. I think he saw the NXT new era, this new company, and thought that just like the other NXT, the first one, that he could make it just like he did before. But these two have never stepped in the ring together. Shinsuke, Cole, this is definitely going to be a match that everyone's going to want to rewatch for many, many moons to come. Nakamura, Cole, NXT Championship qualifier. Shinsuke wasting no time, but Cole meeting him. These two slam to Cole. Nakamura controlling this matchup.
And Nakamura got a lot of control early on. We're going to see. Maybe he can just run away with this one if it keeps up like this.
It is true. The King of Strong Style definitely putting in his work, but now being met by a dropkick straight to the spine. Cole now has some power, getting a sleeper hold. Sleeper hold. Will he fade early, but Nakamura able to counter it? These two men would very much like to hold the NXT Championship one more time. They definitely know what's at stake. Just a 1 count on Nakamura. A slam to Cole. Kick out at 1. That'll take a lot more to take down someone like Adam Cole. Jesus Christ. Some very devastating kicks by Adam Cole.
Cole trying to show off his own version of strong style.
That is very true. And now, definitely putting in some power. Oh, dear God. And the knees straight to the back. Trying to wear down his back. The more he wears down Nakamura's core, the harder it will be for him to press on and kick out of all of his pins. However, Nakamura not only can survive like a tank, but he can hit like 1-2. As he goes to the top, coming out a little bit short. Oh my God. As you were saying last week, you have some very good respect for someone like Nakamura. So I'm guessing for you, Mr. Gold, it would be very happy to see him advance in this NXT qualifying match.
Of course, Nakamura is a guy that I just love to see succeed. So, you know, of course, if he is to win this match, I'd be very happy to see what he's able to do at Backlash.
Yes, definitely. As now Cole getting in our first weapon. Everyone asks for the tables. Adam Cole delivers. The real question is, who's going to be the one to go through it? A kick out at 2. Try to go for another super kick. Nakamura catches him with a clothesline. These two are countering.
Cole with the elbows.
Absolutely. Oh, jeez. Cole trying to figure out what to do. Now getting countered by Shinsuke.
Collar and elbow and Shinsuke.
Slamming him straight onto his core. Now working on the arm. Again. Adam Cole.
Springboard.
Very impressive. Oh, Jesus Christ. Going for the pin. Kick out at 1. What's Shinsuke planning to do? He connects with the Kinshasa. Kick out at 2. That would have been normally it for most superstars. Exactly.
Again, springboard.
You absolutely love the springboard moves, I know that.
Cole.
Going Last shot. And a kick out. What the hell are these two made of?
And Cole on the table.
On the table, the metal and the wood. What is Cole thinking?
Cole from the top. We don't see him do this too often.
Shinsuke capitalizing. A kick at it too.
Nakamura with the right hand, picking him up just to put him back down.
Now Nakamura. Devastating slam. What does he do here? Kinshasa! And Shinsuke moves on to Backlash. Shinsuke had a very smart strategy, not letting Cole set up the table and grab any other weapons. He kept it in the ring. He kept it to the Japan standard. And because of that, he now moves on to face Moxley and Styles for the NXT Championship.
Like you said, he did what he needed to do. He set the pace of the match, and he fought his style tonight. Cole was never able to get into his rhythm like he needed to, and it just led to him never quite getting a good rhythm going to get the victory.
Yes, and that is all, folks. I have been Scott Silver. And just like that, we will see you when we see you at Backlash. Good night.